request to, oh my god, Bella, chill. What's up YouTube fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kimmy. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my pups. It was one of the requested videos that I got. So today I'm going to talk to you guys all about my pups. If they could just get the fuck over here, we can just get right into it. You get what I'm saying? Bella! Come here! 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 Who should we talk about first? We're going to talk about Bella. This is Bella. Bella is a chub, the chub one. Look at her little belly. This is Bella. She is, I believe, 6 years old. When I got her, I adopted her from Siaka. I don't think they're a kill shelter now, but when I adopted her, they were a kill shelter, and they were about to put her to sleep in a couple of days. I believe whenever they get a dog, their time limit to stay at the shelter was 2 weeks. So she only had a couple of days left. I was looking at puppies and she just, I don't know, I just looked at her and I was just like, I want her. She was the calmest dog, you guys. She was so calm. She was cuddling with me. She had the biggest ears. Her ears were so massive. Her ears are really big right now, but when she was just a puppy, oh my god, they were so big. If I know how to put a picture, I will put a picture in here. When she was wearing a diaper, yes, I put a fucking diaper on my dog, okay? She wasn't potty trained, so they have diapers for puppies, so I put a diaper on her. Her ears were so massive. She was so little, so skinny. They told me that they found her in an alley at 2 months old, skin and bones, just by herself, by a dumpster, and she was just hiding, and she looked like she was about to die, and it took a while for them to get her back to where she was. When I first got her, I feel like since she was abandoned and she was by herself when she was little, she was kind of like very scared when I got her, so she would always hide under couches, hide anywhere under furniture or in small places. She wouldn't really want to come out. I remember one night she was so scared and she would always cry and cry and cry and cry a lot, and I was like, you know what, I'll just spend the night with her. I slept, this was like at my old house when I lived in a mobile home, and I slept on the floors. The floors are not comfortable whatsoever, so I slept on the floor with her anyways. I was just sleeping on the floor. I was just lying down on the floor. If she wanted to cuddle with me, I was like, okay, like I just let her wander around. I didn't care if she pee or anything. I just let her do her thing, just let her get comfortable. And I was just lying there, and next thing you know, she just comes crawling up to me and she sits on my belly, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like I'm just trying to like keep my cool. Next thing you know, she like crawls up to my chest, and now she has her head on my neck and her body's right here on my shoulder, and it was like the cutest thing. And we slept like that the entire night. I woke up like that with her and on me, just sleeping on me, and she was just so calm. She was very like open to spend time with me, and I didn't want to force her and be like, come here, play with me, you know. Like I just let her have her time and slowly build up her comfort in our house. After that night, she has been she has been so attached to me. She follows me everywhere. She follows me even if she's off a leash, when I call her name. She loves to cuddle. She's a huge cuddler, but it's crazy to see how she evolved from where she started from. Like she was so scared, you guys. She was the scariest pup I've ever had, and she slowly started to evolve and just become a happy dog, started eating, and she gained weight. And yeah, so Bella, this is little chubby Bella. See, her ears are still a little big, but not as big as they were when she was little. Bella loves to eat. She loves to eat a lot. When she's bored, she likes to snack, but I've been controlling her eating. Bella knows some tricks. She knows how to sit, lie down, roll over. If I say bang, she sort of plays dead. She just lies down on the floor while her tail's wagging. She can't control it because she's so excited. She does butt scratch. If you guys ever seen that on my story, she does butt scratch, which is where she scratches her butt on the floor. Before I got Bella, I had 2 dogs. The first dog that I got, her name was Baba. Baba was my first dog ever. She was my baby girl. She followed me everywhere. She made me the happiest person ever. And I don't know, she was, that was my baby girl. She got hit by a car. Like, hit by a car, and then cars kept driving over her. I saw this before my eyes, you guys, and it was traumatizing in high school. I saw this, I think in 9th or 10th grade. And I was bawling. Like, I almost got hit by a car because I ran in the street just to try and get her. Even if she was, you know, I already knew she wasn't gonna make it. I wanted to get her out of the fucking street. I wasn't just gonna leave her body there. I was lucky enough that my sister's boyfriend at the time grabbed me out of the street. I was little, so I wasn't thinking. I was just like, my baby. Like, I was just like, in that moment, I was just like, that's my baby. I need to get her out of there. I was really depressed for like a couple of months when I first lost my first dog. And I told myself, you know, I would never get a dog ever again. Like, I don't want to feel this pain. I don't want to replace her and this and that. And then when I slowly started to recover from that, I told myself there are so many dogs out there that need homes and that need to be saved, just need to be loved. You know, there's so many dogs out there that are out on the streets or alone and they can't find homes. So that's when I got Bella, and Bella just opened up my eyes again and opened up my heart, and she's my world. That's the story of Bella. And she's a Beagle Chihuahua. She's a Beagle Chihuahua mix. Next, Bella was, we were debating on just having one dog because we had two at the time when I had my first dog. We had Cookie, which was my sister's dog, but she ran away. She knew how to climb fences and she got out. So when Bella's by herself, she was just a couple months, I think. I don't think she was a year yet. I was like begging my mom, get another dog because I didn't want Bella to feel alone. Especially when she's just a baby. I didn't want her to feel alone. I wanted her to have someone to play with because that would just suck, you know. Like, even if I get my own place, I'm always gonna have more than just one dog. I will always want them to have a companion to spend time with when I'm not home. And I don't want them to feel alone. I don't want them to feel alone all day when I'm not here, so I want them to have a companion. I was begging my mom. She was like, no, we're only gonna stick to one dog. Like, one dog is enough. This and that, blah, 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 blah. I kept telling her, like, I want a black dog. Like, I really want a black dog because I never had a black dog. I've had white, I've had a brown one. I don't know why, but I really wanted a black dog, and I wanted a boy. And I really wanted a boy because I've never had a boy dog. I forgot what I was gonna name him. Oh no, yeah, I wanted a boy and I was gonna name him Milo. I still want a dog in the future, and I want to name him Milo. I want a boy. I still want a boy. And then Maxie, come here, Maxie, come here. And then Christmas came around, and I got this card from my aunt. She was like, Merry Christmas, here's a gift card to Starbucks. I still have the card. It's somewhere in my room. She was like, oh, here's Dubs. And Dubs is Roxy. Her name was Dubs. And here's Roxy. And when I read that part, I started to bawl, you guys. They have pictures of me like crying when I got her. She's a couple months younger than Bella. No, she's just 1 month younger than Bella. No, a year younger than Bella. So Bella's 6 years old. Roxy's 5 years old. She could stay like this the whole video, I'm pretty sure. I got Roxy and I started to bawl when I first got her. Roxy was a little feisty. She was a feisty dog. She was very reckless, such a troublemaker when I first got her. She would always chew on my hair, you guys. She would chew the shit out of my hair. I don't know what it was with her, but she loved chewing on my hair. She chewed on every single furniture in the house. My mom was pissed because Bella wasn't like that. Bella was like the most well-behaved dog I've ever had. She never chewed on anything. She never like messed anything up, but Roxy chewed on everything, shit on everything. I don't know, she just really fucked up our old house. She doesn't do anything bad anymore. She's very calm, very grown out of that. When they're puppies, they tend to chew on everything, and that's completely normal. And I experienced that with my first dogs, but she was the worst one. She fucked up everything. Now she's such an angel. She's so calm. She loves to cuddle. She loves attention. She is such an attention whore. She is very greedy with toys. She doesn't like to share with Bella. Bella loves toys and she would always play with toys, but she doesn't play with them anymore because Roxy gets so greedy with it. There was a point in time where Roxy was so greedy with food. So greedy with food. Even though they had plenty of food, she would never let Bella eat. And then I noticed Bella was starting to get skinnier and skinnier. And then I checked one time when I saw them eating that Roxy would guard the bowl and never share. So at a point in time in their lives, I had to stand there while they would eat just to make sure that Bella would eat. And then now they share the bowl and they're totally fine now. Roxy is a Corgi mix. I'm not sure what she's mixed with. I remember when I first met her, I was like, Mom, please, can we have her? Can we have her? Like, I really, really want her. And she was like, no, 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 this and that. And then they showed me her brother. My aunt was gonna give me her brother because I wanted a boy. But then I really liked Roxy when I first met them because I thought Roxy was so cute because she was a black dog and I really wanted a black dog, but my mom thought like I really wanted a boy dog. I really gravitated towards Roxy because I just loved the color of her coat and she was just so cute. She was so feisty though and I still wanted her. Ugh, she barks so much. But it's okay. My aunt gave me her instead of her brother. They found Roxy and her brother in a box on a freeway, you guys, when they were just puppies. Like, that is so fucking sad. Like, it pisses me off to hear these stories about dogs being abandoned and dogs are being abused, and it's just like, how can you do that? And people say, oh, they're just animals, blah blah. No, they're living souls. Like, they're living beings. They're alive, breathing, and they feel, they have emotions. They're, you know, it's just, it breaks my heart, especially when I hear stories about all these dogs being abused. You guys, I used to watch Animal Cops all the time on Animal Planet. Is that the network? I think it is. I used to watch it all the time and it would piss me off when I would see all these animals being abused and neglected, and I just don't know how people can be like that. After getting Bella, I made a note to myself that I would adopt as many dogs as I can and save as many dogs as I can and change their lives. I want them to be like really happy. I love seeing dogs that are afraid and scared turn into dogs that just are so happy and playful, and I don't know, it just makes my heart so warm because Bella used to be a really afraid, scared of everything, and it's so crazy to see that she's so loving and hyper all the time. Those are my dogs. If you guys ever get a dog, I highly suggest that you guys adopt. Like, please, 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 please adopt. Don't buy a dog. Don't buy from breeders. Really adopt the dogs, because those are the dogs that are abandoned. Those are the dogs that were found alone. They didn't have any homes. They didn't have someone to love them, and to be able to give them that opportunity to change their lives and change their view of the world and people and make them so loving, it's just, I don't know, it warms my heart to be able to, you know, save a dog like that. I will always adopt. I'll always be the type of person to adopt. I would never buy a dog, ever. I really want to volunteer. I tried to do volunteering work at Siaka, but they're very strict with their volunteering. Like, they do like background checks and all that stuff. It's a long process and it's really hard to get into volunteering. I don't know if it's the same as it was before. Maybe they changed it. Maybe I can find a different shelter to volunteer, because I don't know, I love dogs so much. I don't know if you guys can tell. If you follow me on Instagram, I always post my babies. My babies are my everything. They saved me. They really helped me get through my depression, and this is why I'm so attached to them, because I wouldn't have gone this far in my life without them. I can genuinely say that. If you guys ever want a dog, it's a lot of work, okay? It's not always just cuddles and playing with them and them being cute. No, you have to feed them. You have to bathe them, you have to cut their nails, you have to get them groomed, you have to take them to the vet to get their shots, you have to get their license, you have to get their shots it depends on the vaccine. Some vaccines are every 3 years, some of them are every year. You have to take them on walks, you have to let them play and run and get their exercise. It's a lot of work. It's not just cuddles and playing all the time. You have to really take care of them. You really need to take care of them. It's just not just, you know, they need that attention. They need you to be there to take care of them, to feed them and all that. You have a dog, you need that time to give to them. You can't just be away from home all day. You need the time to give to them, and make sure you train them. Like, my dogs are on sort of a time schedule for when they pee, so they know when to pee, and when they're going outside, they know how to tell me when they need to pee. So if they need to pee, they start jumping at the door. If they need water, they jump at the sink. You have to train them, and I didn't train them like that. They just learned those habits because I kept them on a schedule, and that's what really helped with them. They know when to potty. They don't potty in the house. Make sure you have the time if you really want a dog. You really need to commit to taking care of them, because you don't want to get a dog and then say like, oh, I don't have the time anymore, I need to give them away. And then they have to go through that whole experience again of being abandoned and having to find another home. Like, if you really need to figure it out before getting one. Make sure you know for a fact that you have the time to take care of a dog, that you have the time to dedicate to them, to take care of them, to love them and all that. You can't just be like, I want a dog now, and then next thing you know, you don't have the time, you don't have the funds to take care of a dog. You just need to really think about it before adopting, because the last thing you want to do is put them through that stress of being abandoned and trying to find a home and be loved, and that trauma. Really think about it. Adopt, don't shop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys love my babies. My babies are so cute. Oh, Roxy's so cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my pups, about my babies. If you guys have any questions down below, let me know. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bella, come here. Come here. You fatso. You never want to take pictures with me. Come here. Do you see? I used my One Up Nutrition supplement to hold up my camera. You're so beautiful. Roxy. Roxy, sit. You're so beautiful. Down. Roll over. Roll over. Good girl. Bing. 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 Yeah! You're so awesome! Can you show everyone your ears? Let's see your ears. How big are your ears? Wait. Chill. Chill. Big ears? Oh, there it is. Big ears. All right, say bye. Say bye. Bye.
Jaw dropping center stage. I know.